Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition, and I have to hold my camera like this because it keeps sliding. But we got another comic book haul. We got pretty much a lot of comics. You guys ready to see? That's a lot. It's pretty much a lot. Second and Charles, you've done good to me. I can't complain, but it's time to be a serious collector. I'm going to collect more CGCs coming up. I only have really one slab, so I'm down here in the dungeon. This is like my little resting place. I got a little mat on the ground that sometimes if I fall asleep down here, I'll sleep on. But welcome to my humble, nice abode, or my man cave down here in the dungeon. This is where I come to heal when I get beat up by supervillains. And yeah, you guys ready? Let's get into the video. Let's start with refuel. Boneless meatballs. Cheeseless meatball. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by Lips by Kimmy, Cooking KD, and everybody's favorite, my fake thirst mall from China. Alright, let's get into the video. Shout out to my brother Mark Walters, Mark's comic book haul, y'all. Check him out. He told me that this wasn't Todd McFarlane. That's actually another artist, but it's still a cool cover and it's still like a sought after cover. But I thought it was a McFarlane cover. I had to come back and say I was wrong. You know how we do. Let's get into some comics. So, what would this comic book channel be without some X-Men in it? You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta mess with my brother Samuel Trejo. Definitely, he knows I definitely love X-Men in my hauls. So this is X-Men number 25, Fatal Attractions. This is when the adamantium gets pulled out of Wolverine, and it's almost a precursor to what's his name, Onslaught. So very cool cover. I probably have like 6 or 7 of these, but very awesome. All right, let's keep going. All right, Eat Your Heart Out comic book, Wendell. This is the Phoenix the Untold Story. I haven't seen my brother Rigor Mortis in a minute. I gotta go and check him out. But this is the Phoenix the Untold Story. You got a newsstand. It's pretty much back in the day. It's 1983. It says feature the original, uncensored, never before published conclusion of the Phoenix saga. So definitely had to pick that up. Definitely awesome. All right, let's keep rolling. So you got a beautiful Alpha Flight cover. This is Wolverine protecting, I forget her name, Hudson, something Hudson. Okay, sucker, the only way to get to the lady is through me. So I definitely had to pick that up because this cover actually has no spine ticks. And as I said in the intro, I'm starting to order slab comic books. So I still will be doing, single issue hauls because I do run up on some really cool key single issues, and the slabs are pretty much priced out the ass. But I definitely want to start collecting more slabs. But I'm not talking about any slabs. I'm talking about like first appearances, key issues. I don't want to just get any kind of, slab. I want to get key issues. But these comics are pretty cool, man. All right, let's keep going. So I wasn't paying attention, and I got a pretty strong run of like Captain America, probably back in like 2002, 2001. And I didn't pay attention, so I said, this looks just like my sexy fingers interrupt your video. This looks just like the bookmark from that series. So I just, picked them up because this was number 2, earlier issue, including it's the Invaders and all that kind of stuff. But when I looked inside, I saw that it was Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 2. So I was like, oh, well, it is what it is. Of course, you want the number 1. It wasn't in there. If I see it, I'll go after it. But I really thought this was the Captain America run from like 2002. So very cool. Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 2. And if you look, it has like a dot cover. So it's definitely like almost like a throwback or paying homage to the throwback comics. Not only did I get number 2, I got number 3. Prisoner of Atlantis. Pretty cool. Direct editions. I got to beef up my Captain America run. And also, I got number 5. Yeah, number 5 with Thor on it. So pretty cool, man. And, they got me. Saying if I knew what it was, I wouldn't have picked them up. But that's my fault. Saying I really wasn't paying attention. Well, actually, this is a Captain America from 2001, around that era, because it says Captain America, boom, and it doesn't have anything on it, but it's number 5. So definitely wanted to beef up that collection. I really don't get the second titles or whatever. I try to get the main title. That's the main title, and these are 2 of Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty. But whatever, I picked them up anyway. Let's go old school on Captain America. So, I'm blessed to go to Second and Charles and find some really, really nice, pristine issues or clean issues. And this is Captain America number 308, 1985. And look at this. Look at the spine. Looks like the guy or girl didn't even read it. That spine is so beautiful. It's Captain America versus Armadillo. This is not really, worth anything, but I definitely want to beef up my Captain America runs, especially the earlier ones that I can get. The older Captain America comics I can get, the better, I feel. And so this is 308. It's pretty much an old school because 1985. And then you have 313, which is a pretty cool, look at those covers, man. Those covers are so beautiful. It's Captain America versus, I guess this is considered the death of MODOK. So pretty cool, man. Nice old schools. I definitely like just to have the older comics in very, very, very good condition. That's rare to find it, so bright and bold colors. But there you have it. Let's keep going. So, since we're doing old schools, this is a pretty good old school. This is the Incredible Hulk number 332. This is Gray Hulk versus the Green Hulk, and you got Leader in the background. And I definitely like this cover. There's something about those comics of the 80s and the 70s that was just awesome. But let's keep going. So this is back there with it. This is Incredible Hulk and Wolverine, and I just picked it up because it was 2 of my favorite characters. And this actually is a reprint of Hulk 181, first appearance of Wolverine. It's a wraparound cover, has Wendigo in the back, and this is a pretty solid reprint. Usually reprints don't go for that much, but I think this one was up to like $30 at one time. So very cool, man. Definitely had to get it for the collection, and I was astonished when I looked up the price ranges that people were asking for it, being that it's a reprint. But yeah, very awesome. So Wolverine and Rocket Raccoon debuted in Incredible Hulk comics. It made his comics worth something. Very awesome. So usually I do your videos by main events at the end, but I went ahead and gave you like the old school main events, during the video. So let's knock out some of these Wolverines. So this is Wolverine 125. Cool wraparound cover. It has everybody in it. You know what I'm saying? This is a pretty cool book. But when I opened it up, the back was a little folded. So I'm definitely going to have to get this book again. Being an extreme Wolverine fan that I am, you would think that I have almost every Wolverine there ever has been made. But no, this is around the time where I kind of dropped out of comics. So I'm missing a couple from back in this era, but I will get 1 through at least 100 through his first solo run. So this is all a part of his solo run, first attempt at solo run, and pretty cool. So 125. We have 128, which is a beautiful cover. Definitely always love the brown and gold costume. This one has it all in it, Sabretooth, Shadowcat, and Viper. So very cool cover. And so what would it be if you don't pick up Marvel Comic Presents? That's an old school. And this one was probably like a solid $5 because it's just one of those books that's sought after by completionists to complete their Marvel Comic Presents. So very cool, man. Definitely very cool. So very awesome. Glad to have it in the collection. And then you want to definitely finish off this with showing this. This is Wolverine number 85, and this is the Phalanx Covenant. So very cool, man. Definitely trying to get all of my Wolverines together. And yeah, man, let's keep going. I only got two more. So the next one I wanted to show you is a main event because this is when Rob Liefeld bought back X-Force. So that was pretty cool. Definitely like to see Rob Liefeld go back to Marvel. He claimed he would never go back to Marvel, and he did. And this was awesome when they relaunched it. I think this was like back in 2006 or 2005. So it's very awesome. And yeah. And I thought this cover was pretty cool. I only got it because of the cover, and it's the number one. This is Extreme X-Men Exposed. This is when they bought Chris Claremont back, and I think Louise Simonson. I think they bought her back, and they allowed them to do some X-Men runs. This almost looks like an Alex Ross cover or Adam Hughes' kind of cover, but it's not. I forget the artist's name. But I thought this cover was pretty awesome, and I definitely wanted to save this to the end to be a main event because that Storm cover is awesome. If I had the money like that, I would get it slabbed. So there you have it. Take it away, Big Fred. So that was way cool, man. Thank you for everything. Thank you for tuning in with me, and I promise to keep it funky and keep it real as I can. You guys and girls be safe out there, man. Oh, man, I'm just having a good time. Remember, words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love and on the ones that don't show you love. Hey, we're just going to keep umbrella without them. The name of the channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. I'll catch you girls and guys later. Be safe out there. Peace.